Hello my loves, I'm Ellie Frost, and on this channel we're talking about the multi-dimensional approach to rapidly and radically healing and transforming during and after narcissistic abuse. And this video is about overcoming fear of the narcissist, right? This dynamic is like the narcissist wants to install fear in you, and you might not think you're in fear, yeah, because you might just think you're grey rocking or stonewalling them, and you know what I mean, not actually being conscious that you're actually still doing fear-based behaviors because you're scared of what they'll do next, and your life starts turning into a reaction to them, right? We change who we are in order to appease them or limit the damage that they could do, or, and I'm not saying that's wrong, I'm going to get into this, but like, what is concerning is that we live in fear of what they'll do next, of what their mood will be like, of, you know, what's going to happen next in our life, how disruptive they're going to be. And we start living as a human reaction to them rather than who we really are in our authentic power and truth. So you might be afraid of what they're going to do next. You might be afraid that if you leave, there'll be a smear campaign. Maybe you've got kids. Maybe you're financially dependent on them, right? I coach people through a lot of these scenarios. And what I want to say is we have to take our power back, right? Because if, you know, it's not much of a life treading water to try and like limit the damage that a narcissist might do. And many people that I speak to, you know, like when they realize they're with a narcissist and they want to leave, they sometimes do things that they think to try and sort of sweeten the narcissist up, right? But you're playing with someone who's got no boundaries as to how low they'll go. They can be incredibly destructive to your life, especially when you decide to end the relationship with them, right? Here they start the smear campaign. When they can't control you, they will control other people's perception of you and try and be destructive and damage your life, right? So we get prepared for the battle. We know what they're about. But what I don't want you to lose sight of is what you want, right? When I work with my clients, a lot of the time they're talking about, well, you know, the narcissist has made threats often when they leave or then they're preparing to leave. And they're so scared that the narcissist might follow through on them. They start adapting what they want to try and appease the narcissist. I don't want you to do that. I want you to think about what you want, right? Because you may very well get it. Yeah. When you actually start manifesting what you want as the best case scenario, even if it doesn't work out exactly like that, you're now heading in the direction of getting your life right as you want it. What we don't want to do is limit any more than we have to our life because of them, right? Now, narcissists are destructive. They may follow through on some of their threats, but you know their game, right? You know their playbook. They're very predictable, right? Not in terms of exactly what they'll do, but the sequence of behaviors, you know, the love bomb, the hoover, the devalue, the discard, the smear campaign. So you can prepare yourself for it. But what you want to do is get into your heart and think about, well, what would I like next? What would be my ideal situation? And do your best to move towards that, right? Regardless. The energy work I do with people really helps you stay in your power and break the trauma bonds, break the ties, right? Really think about how much of your life has been a reaction to them. Yeah? Trying to get them to validate you, trying to get them to love you, trying to get them to just trying to fix. I mean, a lot of us get in the process of trying to help them, trying to get them, you know, to improve their behavior. These guys don't want help. They don't want to change. They like what they do. They know it hurts you. It's actually serving what they want it to serve, right? As crazy as that sounds, they love chaos. They love drama. They love confusion. They love trauma bonding you. Yeah. We've forgotten in this cycle what we want. If you're in an intimate partnership with them, right? This isn't your ideal lover. Not if it's a narcissist. If you're in a family relation, you don't think you can break free, then still think about how you want to live your life. Think about how it's limiting, how fear of the narcissist or what they might do or what they might think or what they might say is limiting you. And question whether you should be limited in that way, right? I've had clients who say, you know, they're scared not to invite the narcissist to certain things in the family, right? But think about, what do you want? What you want matters. Don't judge yourself. Just be true to yourself, right? Because a big part of healing from this is coming back into our authentic power and our authentic selves. You might never have been fully yourself. You might never have felt you were able to, right? Especially if, like me, you grew up with narcissists. So getting clear on what we want, that clarity, and then getting the energetic strength to pursue what we want is what we really want to do next, right? Because this whole journey, the whole awakening spiritually that we go through, right, in order to get past this, is about self-actualization. It's about being a truer source, being a source to self of everything we want and need, right? So that then when we go out in the world and we receive love and we receive, other things, it's just a bonus. We're already filled up, right? But also it's being true to ourselves, our true essence, our soul purpose, who we are and who we want to be, right? Not trying to bend ourselves out of shape, right, to appease the narcissist, living on tenterhooks, walking on eggshells, right? This isn't a long-time game plan for happiness. Happiness comes when we're true to ourselves, right? True to our heart's desires, and we learn how to manifest our best lives. So that's a part of what I teach in Sovereign as well, manifestation, right? Because when you're trauma bound, the narcissist, it is a entity of consciousness. It's a dark energy of consciousness that is basically designed to keep you in trauma. And when you're in trauma, your energy field is hard to manifest from it. You can, and I've got a channel called Manifest with Ellie Frost on manifestation. You can, but it's much harder to manifest our best lives when we're traumatized. So they want to keep you in very low vibrational energies, very negative emotions, jealousy, despair, rage, fear, all those kind of things, right? And we don't want to live from that place anymore. So if you're ready to break free, do check out Sovereign. Please keep liking, subscribing and sharing. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon.